The holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Kroger has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. Our top story today comes from The Verge. The CIA officially launches its Instagram account. Byline, and Foreign Intelligence Agency, it's pretty cute. This launch isn't really a surprise because the director of the CIA announced last week at a conference that they would begin sharing information on Instagram. The CIA already boasts sizable followings on Facebook and Twitter, but hadn't launched their Instagram account. Here's a quote from the CIA spokesperson. Joining Instagram is another way we're sharing CIA stories and recruiting talented Americans to serve here. The quote continues, through the account, we'll give a peek into agency life, but we can't promise any selfies from secret locations. We're looking to spark the curiosity of Instagram's users about the many ways CIA's global mission has us going where others cannot go and doing what others cannot do. Here's a key takeaway from that statement. That spokesperson is very clear about the point of the account for the CIA. Many small business owners or medium-sized business owners have an Instagram account, but it's just to check a box. Yeah, we're there. Yeah, we're doing it. This is specifically around telling stories that people might not necessarily know in an effort to recruit more talent. That is a clear purpose for being on Instagram and really makes a lot of sense. The first post is a staged photo of an agency officer's desk. It fits the stereotypical Instagram influencer aesthetic just about right. The photo's filled with houseplants, stationery, and inspirational quotes like, I want to travel the world on a coin bank on top of the desk. The image is also an I Spy game with Easter eggs hidden all over the desk and chair. There are 3 maps of China, Russia, and Iran spread across the desk. A moleskin notebook is opened up with the words, we share what we can and protect what we must, written visibly on the page. The director of the CIA has her first photo badge from 1985 in a jacket next to a wig that looks like something you would use to clean the floors of the building. I think the Easter eggs is really an interesting part of telling this story for the CIA on Instagram. One of the comments on the article that I was reading said, there's a lot of clues in the image. Has anyone figured out some of the meanings? For instance, the ID badge has number 091947. That's the date the CIA was created, September 18th, 1947. I think that is a really interesting way to get people to do a little bit of digging, to find out what the CIA does, what they're about, and maybe potentially why they would want to work for this agency. Great idea, and I think there's a lot of takeaways if you're a business owner with an Instagram account and you're not exactly sure what the focus or the goal is apart from just quote-unquote getting followers. Our next story of the day has to do with Taylor Swift. Now, I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. We don't talk about that a lot. 1989 is one of my favorite albums. There's just so many reasons that I think Taylor Swift is great. But her use of Instagram has been super interesting over the past few days, and she's been doing some things that are really, really unique. Now, I don't follow Taylor Swift on Instagram normally, but I noticed that people were talking about a filter that they had access to that they could post in preparation of something she was releasing on April 26th, today. So I tried to add that filter, but I didn't have it in my Instagram filters and I wasn't sure why. But then when I started following Taylor, the filter appeared. Once the filter appeared, it actually changed each day, each 24-hour period leading up to the 26th. And then it's a release of a new single. She, of course, had posts and a video to go along with this, but I think there's a really, really creative way that Instagram has allowed larger artists, big names, to do things with the platform in preparation for big events. Definitely keep an eye on Taylor Swift's use of Instagram going forward. That's it for today's Flash Briefing. If you would like to hear more about Instagram from me, there are 2 ways. Number 1, I'm doing an in-person event in New Jersey that you can sign up for. The link is in my bio on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media, or you can check out my podcast, The Instagram Stories, available wherever you get podcasts. Thanks for listening.